Hi there, Lyndall Pinchin from Canine Vitality, back with this week's vlog, and I've got something a little bit different this week. I've got the lovely Jenny Goldsby beside me and her beautiful Tamika, as you can see, who's joined in. And Jenny is the owner of The Complete Pet Company and the producer of The Complete Meal. Now, many of you know that my clinic space is within The Complete Pet Company here in Brisbane, and that I often refer to The Complete Meal. And I thought it might be really nice today to bring Jenny along, and thank you for giving up your time, Jenny, to have a little bit more of a chat about this amazing food, because I know some of you don't know much about it. So, Jenny, thank you again for coming along today, and the lovely Tamika, who's sitting here. Tell me a little bit about The Complete Meal. What was it that got you to create this food in the first place? What was your motivation?
I guess my motivation was probably the same as everybody else's. Back in 2003, when we first created the company, there really wasn't a lot of dog food on the market like this. And so I had a dog with chronic skin problems, and we were treating that through a veterinarian, and I just seemed to be going around in circles. And I thought that there had to be something more that I could do. So I just started to research diet and how we could, look at feeding my dog something that more along the lines of what nature intended. So that, I guess, is where the journey started, in my bathtub.
In your bathtub, yeah, which is actually very true. She did first create the food in the bathtub.
Yep.
And I think most of many of you out there can probably relate to that thing of the frustration of not knowing what to do with your dog's problem or your cat's problem. So, yeah, I'm sure that you can relate to that. So, Jenny, I know you, and I know how passionate and committed you are to this food, but what's important to you when you're putting together this food? Obviously, you know, we know that the organic side is important to you, but there's other things that are important too.
Yeah, there's lots of things that are important as far as a complete meal goes. I'm really, really passionate about the food, and we just get Tamika down there. There we go.
Tamika.
She's had enough. No doubt she'll want to get back up in a minute.
That's all right.
Yeah, definitely the organic side of it, or but also an ethical side, and that's really important. The rights of animals has always been important to me since I was very young. And I just felt the more I started researching food, I just found that we really weren't taking that much notice about where meat was coming from. So here we were, feeding our dogs a great food, but not really thinking about the animals that had lived and died for the food. So that was really, really important to me. We're also really hands-on here. I'll always be hands-on in this company, which means that, everything is weighed and measured here and prepared here. So that's really important to me as well. We don't cut corners. We never have. I never will. That's what's so special, I guess, and very different about the Complete Pet Company, is that Graham and I are extremely hands-on.
And, there are so many things I love about this company and the food. The quality of the food speaks for itself, but there's all these other little things. For me, it's the attention to detail, the way that it's packed, the love that goes behind this product. For those of you who don't know what goes into making it, there's so much love that goes into the food. And at the end of the day, the convenience and the ease of feeding. I used to been raw feeding for many, many years, and I used to make up my own dog's raw diet, but Jenny and I have been working together for about 4 years now, and I obviously put my dogs on the food when I started working with her, and it's just so much, my life has become so easy, and even from a clinical perspective, she's made my work a lot easier. I just simply refer the clients to the food, and that's that part of it done, and then I can deal with all the other stuff. So that's really good.
Actually, I think back, Lyndall, when I first started baking the food for Simba and my other dogs, that was my Sunday. So while everybody was out, going for bushwalks or going to parties or pubs or whatever, I was at home making raw dog food, and that would take me all day, and that would last, a couple of weeks, and then I'd be back making food again now, whereas, now it's just thaw and serve. It's there. It's done.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yes, and I'm sure that some of you out there can probably relate to that thing of giving up your Sunday to make food, because I used to do the same thing too.
Yeah.
So, from your perspective, Jenny, I mean, I'm obviously a big raw advocate with the work that I do, but I know that that's paramount to you. But why? Why is it important that we get our dogs and cats on raw food from your perspective?
Oh wow,
that's a big question, I know, but
there is a lot of reasons, but I guess the easiest way for me to explain that is the body is a motor. It's a motor. And you have to look after the motor. I mean, I've got a 17-year-old car, and I've had it from brand new, and I've got a mechanic that is always lecturing me about the good fuel, the good oil that I put into the motor, and that looks after it. And so when people come into my store, or people come in to see us specifically about dogs that might have problems, or just want to change what they're doing, I always talk to them about the motor, because that's what it is. And if we put good food into it, then we find that we really don't have a lot of problems. We might hit the odd speed bump, but we don't tend to have too many problems at all. So it's really, they're carnivores. They are carnivores. They're designed to eat meat. You've only got to look at their teeth and their jaws to understand that. That's also really, really important. They're not designed to eat processed foods that have been dried out at, really high temperatures and rancid oil in them, all those sorts of things. So they've got a short digestive system. The carnivore is designed to eat raw meat, and so that's what we need to do.
Yeah, and it's absolutely so true, isn't it? I mean, I guess what really part of the mission of what we do together here as a team, I guess, is to try and spread that word out there that dogs are designed differently to us. They're not humans. They don't have the same digestive system, so they do not need the carbohydrate in the way that we do. And even us as humans, we eat way too much ourselves. But raw meat, bones, and fat. That's really what they're designed to eat. So Jenny, how can the listeners out there find out a little bit more about accessing your food, particularly if they're not based around Brisbane? Can they get hold of your food?
Yeah, as the company grows and people become more aware of, there's our food. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, this is the chicken patties, which my dogs are going to be having tonight when I go home.
Yeah, and also, can I just say too about the packaging? Like, I'm really proud of our packaging. People might look at it and say, "Oh, it's just a cardboard box." Dogs and cats really don't care about the packaging, but it's what's in it, and that's where we put our money, inside the box. It's not about the packaging. Okay, so I really love our beautiful recyclable box, and the bag is a degradable bag inside, so, and the dogs eat the food, so there's really nothing left. So where people can get hold of our food is if they go to our website, there's a stockist list tab up the top. If you click on that, you can see all our stockists, and we've got some great people selling our food. They're in the Northern Territory. We've got in Canberra, in Sydney, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, around Brisbane. So if you're in those areas, you can contact those stockists. Otherwise, we have a great service here at the Complete Pet Company where we send food out. So you need to contact us, and all those details are on the website, and we can tell you whether we can send you the food. Unfortunately, we can't go to Western Australia just yet, or South Australia, or well, that's it actually. We could go to Victoria. We send quite a bit of food down to Victoria. So we can just pack it up into styro boxes and put it in ice, and off it goes, and you can receive it. It can be on your doorstep. You can also come into the retail store at the Complete Pet Company if you're local, and you can see our beautiful shop and what we have in here.
Great. So, the website that you want to go to for that is www.completepet.com.au, and all the information that Jenny's just mentioned is on the website, including all the contact details, and even jump onto her tab and have a little bit of a read about a little bit more of what Jenny does in regards to not just the food, but her other passion, which is canine communications. So As she said, if you're local in the Brisbane, well, we are specifically in Enoggera in Brisbane. If you're in the on the north side, you might want to pop on into the shop. But for those of you interstate or who are out of that area, just jump onto the website and give us a call, and you can find out whether we can send that out to you. So thank you very much, Jenny, for spending some time with me today to share a little bit of your knowledge and wisdom and passion with this amazing food. I certainly love this food. It makes my life very easy from a personal and a professional life. And we're very fortunate to have such a high-grade food available to our pets to help them live long, happy lives, and that's what we're all about. So I hope you enjoyed listening to this interview today, guys, and don't forget to like, comment or share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest happy, healthy dog tips straight to your inbox. And I'll be back next week with another blog on another topic. So we will say goodbye for now, and Tamika's going to sleep by the looks, so she's gone. So bye for now, everyone. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.